Hi, this is Mrs. M coming back with the third series in the last part of our three-part series on starting a step-by-step blueprint for starting a janitorial cleaning company. So this is Mrs. M with the janitorial spot. We stopped with, yes, you have been awarded that contract, and now what next? Well, hopefully you were able to negotiate an initial cleaning. And with the initial cleaning, it basically goes in and gets everything ready so that you get it all done and brought up to your standards, not the customers, but yours. You've got your scope of work, but you always want to do over and above what they expect. Okay, so the initial cleaning is going in and doing a one-time cleaning, getting it up to standards as much as possible. It's normally all day, normally done on a Saturday, the Saturday before the first Monday or whatever day you start for your initial clean. Your first night of cleaning. You go in, you do your initial clean, and your initial clean should be negotiated and talked about and put into the proposal along with the scope of work. And it should be the normal going rate is 1 week of the months of the cleaning. So if you're cleaning for $800, it should be 1 week of that, which will be $200. That's your initial clean. You usually want to take a crew in there, 3-4 people, and get it in and out and get it done. May take 4 to 6, 8 hours, but it usually is an all-day process. The great thing about initial clean, you've got everything started from you. Because if the other company was in there and they weren't doing a good job, guess what? There's going to be a lot of things you have to get straight when you get in. And that's a little bit tough for the first night. So to make it easier for you, go ahead and see if you can negotiate that initial clean. Now, couldn't negotiate the initial clean, huh? Okay, now what do? Well, what we do is we go in there and we still do a bang-up job the first night. The first night's going to take a little bit longer, as you know, because you're getting things up to par. But you're not getting them up to par with one night. You're going to do the main areas, the break room and the restrooms, and you're going to give them a list of what you're going to do step by step. So there's no surprise from the first night of the initial clean. So in other words, when you're awarded the contract, you're going to let them know if they elect not to do the initial clean, which is going to be spelled out to them in the proposal. If they elect not to do it, you've got a list in the proposal of how you're going to attack what you need to do to bring their building up to standards that you feel are up to your cleaning company standards. Okay? And remember, we want ours to always be higher than theirs. So you're going to give them anywhere from 14 days to 30 days, step by step, of what you're going to do. You're going to clean the baseboards. You're going to do all the high dusting. You're going to do the vents. You're going to do the bottoms of the legs of the tables of the conference room. You're going to clean out all the chairs in the break room. You're going to clean the refrigerator. You're going to give them a step by step by every area. Start with the restrooms, the break room, the offices, the high dusting, the low dusting, everything that needs to be done to bring it up to standards for you. Once you've done that, then you've got an even playing field. But remember, it's going to be a lot to do that the first night, and it's going to be very costly. That's why the initial clean is so important. So if they elect not to go with an initial clean, then you need to make sure that you let them know in the proposal. If you choose not to go with the initial clean, then this is what our steps are going to be to bring the building up to standards. Have them sign off on that and make them aware of what is the option for them. Option 1 is the initial clean. Option 2 is for you to bring it up to the standards within 14 to 30 days. Once you both agreed on both companies have agreed on that, then you're moving forward. Your first clean, after your initial clean, even after initial clean, you're going to contact them to make sure everything went well. Are there any complaints, hopefully compliments, or if there are any complaints? If there aren't any complaints, now you're moving into the first night of clean. Yes. So after your first night of clean, what are you going to do? You're going to make sure that you walk through and make sure everything is outstanding. And you're going to contact them the next day. And with your initial clean or your first clean, depending on, you want to make sure that all the employees come in knowing there's a different company. And how is that going to happen? There should be something that made them switch either to hire someone to clean or to get rid of the previous company. So you wanted to make sure that it smells good, it looks good, things are organized, the chairs are pushed on the table, the trash cans are aligned with the desk. Everything looks really nice. That's how those employees are going to know that there's a new sheriff in town. There's a new company doing the cleaning. Okay? You're going to contact them the next day and you're going to get on the phone and call whoever their point of contact is, which you should have that already straightened out before you got started. You're going to make sure that you have the point of contact, an emergency number, just in case there's an emergency. Make sure you have that available. So the next morning, you're going to contact the point of contact, make sure everything is good, talk to them, see if there's any concerns, any problems. Hopefully they're giving you compliments. If they are, you can use that as a testimony. Make sure you have them feel comfortable with writing it down. We were blown away on the first night. Whatever it is, get that on paper, because that's how you build your references. So now you've done your first night's cleaning, you've contacted them, they're happy, and you're well on your way to keeping that contract for years to come. That's the most important part. When you put the energy in, you want them to be a lifetime customer. And a lifetime customer is so many years over a certain amount of time. And then it makes all of what we do worth it. Hopefully, you're with them for at least 3 years. That's around the time frame that you're looking, no less than 3 years. We were striving to get our customers for 10 to 15 years. And guess what? We were able to do that. And why we're able to do that? Because before we got started, we made sure we had our policies and procedures in place, and our training and our safety and all of our QA. Those are the 4 main areas: training with employees, safety, quality inspection, and our policies and procedures for our employees. Because one of the biggest complaints customers have is turnover, and you don't want to have that. And one of the ways you make sure you don't is you give your employees something to make them want to stay with you. So we covered a lot in this 3-part series. Now you're on your way. Take that first account and grow. Have that be one of many. And make sure you also go out and get your equipment before you get started. Of course, you want to set money aside, a budget aside on how you're going to do the business, how much money you're going to spend on the business. And this is done at the beginning. Around the time when you're doing your payroll taxes, you're setting money aside. Either want to pay for it through your own savings, friends, credit cards. Be very careful with that, though. Very, very careful. But you want to set a budget aside on what you know you need. You're going to get pricing for your equipment, your uniforms, your insurance, your business. Set that budget aside. So let's say it's $3,000 to get started. Usually it's not that much, but let's say it is. And then you want to make sure that you set that aside and you grow towards that. If you're working part-time, set so much money aside, and then you want to see how much it is to hire your first employees and put that money aside in your checking account that you opened once you got your business and everything started. You want to have a separate checking account for your business, and it should be a business account. So these are the things that you need to do to get started. And I absolutely hope this 3-part series on getting your cleaning business up and running was very impactful. Please visit us at www.thejanitorialspot.com or give us a call at 1-800-601-2730 for any other tips and information. Also, go to our free resources at www.thejanitorialspot.com, janitorialspot.com. That's www.thejanitorialspot.com. We have a free resource on all types of information on starting a business, budgeting for a business, how to train your employees, and also we'd love if you would join us in social media. Please also comment or give us a call on any comments you have on subjects you'd like to see for us to do videos on. We're here to help you. We're the Janitorial Spot community, and that's what our goal is for you to actually scale your janitorial business towards hundreds of thousands, if not millions of dollars. And that's the goal, to really, really grow your business. And that's what we look forward to. That's our mission. And so that's it for this video series, part 3. And the next video will be on doing a walkthrough of a commercial building. That's going to be our next video. So make sure you subscribe so you get that video, or make sure you give us a call if you have any further questions. Have a fantastic day, and this is Mrs. M signing off.